10 o'clock. We live.
It's what we do.
That's what we do, dude. That's what we do.
What we do.
Uh,
What we
excuse
do
the
for our
pun, dude.
hobbies, man. What we do for our hobbies.
Yes. So I'll let you know what I'm up to. So I took a commission. The client is called Walk Time Books, and they're into like real like children's stories and stuff like that. Real cool stuff, man. Real cool. He laid out his storybook and everything like that, man. And so
Yeah.
I kind of cheated a little bit, right? I kind of cheated, So like I'm building this commission, and so I made the downstairs of this apartment building look old timey, like the Sanctum Sanctorum, right? The
Okay.
like
Yeah.
you got the like the stone outsides like that with all the strippings and stuff like that with all the use the tile effect. And so that's what I did. And then the top portion of the building will be all modern. So you're taking the old like
Ah.
an old base and you're putting it on top of a modern build like and stuff like that. So um the bottom is like a barbershop,
Cool.
and half it's like half barbershop and half fresh produce. So he sells fresh produce and he does haircuts as well.
Is this a
um
real place or are you doing a book?
it's out of a book.
It's out of a book. Yeah. Yeah.
Out of a book. and
Yeah.
and then above it he wants the author wants like community businesses and stuff like that, like up on the top level, and then the level above that is like a gym and stuff like that, and then like maybe a loft on a roof, like so that's kind of like a modern style.
Yeah.
Ford, what's going on?
Word.
Thank you,
Uh,
Ford. Thank you. Definitely get to me, man. Get to me, because Ford's a big contributor. Ford is actually one of the co-workers I had convert over to Lego. Like before, he was shaming me. He was shaming me, Jesse. He was. And then all of a sudden, I guess life got so stressful that he started, he bought my man bought like $2,000, which is easy though. It's easy to do. It's $2,000 worth of Lego in one shot.
yeah.
It's and I told him to pace himself, to do pace yourself, because it's easy to keep buying stuff, and like us, we still building stuff that we done bought like years ago.
Lego puts out a VIP weekend and I spent $500 the first.
Yes. Oh yes. Let's talk about that. For instance, I'm part of the land now. Let's talk about the VIP experience. What'd you buy, bro?
I saw those coupons and I didn't know those were coming. So I was like, oh, what do we got here? Spend 100 VIP points
Hmm.
and you can save $50 on this set, $70 on this set, $80 on another set, $100 on a Hogwarts Express. And I was like, really? I can
Yeah.
get $100? That's 20% save. It's a $500 kit and I save $100
Right.
and
Right.
I stack those free gift with purchase. So I got that Lego tribute set,
Right.
and I got the elf set, and I saved $100. I'm like, I'm in. So
Are you in?
I got the big boy Hogwarts Express.
Wow, bro. All
I,
right. All right. All right. That's
I love
that's definitely a shelf display, man. I definitely like it, man. I definitely like.
yeah.
Not a Hogwarts fan or like Harry Potter fan or anything like that. Never seen all the movies, but I would definitely get that set because it's a beefy train, man. That train is like pretty large.
Yeah. Well, I'm always repping this museum, right? This train
True.
museum. So I have a faucet to display model trains. And so it's not going to sit on my shelf back here.
Right.
It'll go to a public nonprofit museum and get some love out there. So I was not going to get that set until I saw the deals, man.
And that's it right there. Like you got to get those deals, man. I was just talking to Corey about those deals and stuff like that, like with the Target and all that. Like you can get
Yeah.
points at Target and stuff like that. And if you go over, I think it's like $80, they give you a $10 rebate. So you end up like, making out, and then you can get the points if you put
Boy,
your
Target. Usually you only have to spend like $50 and you get a
$50.
$10 gift card. That again, that's
Yeah, you can't beat that.
20% back. That's 20%.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
I mean, that's like if you're sitting on the fence
Mm-hmm.
and you want to buy a set, that's the time to go. Just so I usually pull the trigger, like I did, a little impulsively when I see these darn deals. So they got me, but I feel like I won, right?
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's like Christmas before the Christmas, really. Like,
I think you got to treat yourself to Christmas presents like early too, like something like that. So I got some swag. I got an X-Men shirt the other day I was wearing, and that's kind of like an early Christmas present to myself.
not bad, not bad. Yeah, I need to do some early Christmas shopping. I do. Um, get out and get a few things, man. And I was so apt to buy. It's like my situation's changed, so it's like, do I buy it or do I wait to receive it? You know what I mean?
Oh man, yeah. You got the fear of missing out, and then this new land thing. I think you gotta be patient because
Yeah.
they, as far as it looks, send you quite a bit of the good stuff early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I guess, I mean, you shouldn't have to, you shouldn't have to worry about missing the boat. You'll be seeing. Congrats, by the way. That's cool.
Hey, man, thank you, man. Thank you. So I'm just, trying to really think about like the content and stuff like that. Like I'll definitely, what I'll probably start doing starting next week is, I'll probably just automatically go live and build something that I already own until the stuff start rolling in. And that way I can kind of create a buzz a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, FOMO's real, Johnny. The FOMO, like so many people, like Brickmaniac people. I got people in town that like, tell me about their Brickmania stories, and
Yeah.
they have a discount pretty much every week. So if you just hold off on the drop date and wait for that weekly discount,
Right.
it's gonna help. But yeah, the FOMO is real. You got a unique. I don't know what you were getting at with the land and stuff, but yeah, I think going into content creation. So I mean, there's different lands, right? You have lug lands.
Mm-hmm. You got lug lands, and then you have fan media ambassadors. So you got the lug ambassadors are for the lugs, right?
Yeah.
But
and they're doing a lot.
Media. Yeah, then you had the media ones, which are a little bit different.
So you got the fan media one.
I got the fan media one.
Yeah. So you get satellite.
Yeah, and I'm truly excited about it. So I'm I'm taking my time. I'm not just jumping on like right away, but hey, just be spinning wheels with no content. So I'm just, I'm trying to take.
Don't and maybe try not like you don't want to like. Don't raise the bar too high like right away. You want to like grow into it. So if you try to like set your content to be perfect for that first couple of sets, it's gonna go through changes and content and different guests and the review versus live builds and time lapse, and like you could try a little bit this and that and see what the audience likes.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's about.
Yeah, I think so. So we're getting down to Turkey Day, man. So we got to see if the rest of our brothers are off the 22nd. Let me see. We got to do verses this month.
You want to do a verses right?
We got to do a verses this month, bro. We got to do a verses. We got to get a verses in this month.
Well, I want to say because of family stuff, just put it out there for whatever Larry's doing. Uh, Try to get him involved if he's
Yeah.
traveling or nothing. Then and Troy and whoever. Yeah, I think it's cool, kind of cool when you have a random guest too. Like, well, we were in the early days, and we got Mo
Early days we were
on, and we
bringing
got
random people in, right?
Holly on,
Yeah.
we got Kate on. Man,
Yeah.
those were fun because we had a random challenger, and like Kate would kick our butt, like throwing this
Let me
mosaic
see.
up.
Oh no, let me see if I can probably maybe grab somebody from the lug, maybe.
Yeah, you got some people that you throw some huge cityscapes up.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Charm City,
yeah.
Charm
My
City.
yeah, that lug is awesome, man. Like, somebody comes up with a great idea, and then you got like 20, 30 people that want in. Like, it's an awesome group.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Mm,
We're
So the madness in my city continues, man. I'm making ground though, man. I'll be better once I set this front table down. Once I set it down, I think everything else will come into place after that.
yeah. Yeah, my city's been in flux. I had this and that, one
Mhm.
table, now two tables. I think I'm going medieval with my stuff now. It's half
So,
castle right now, but it's not quite a city.
yeah.
It's not quite it's not quite mocked up yet. I'm just still kind of collecting.
So, are you going to be watching Lego Masters Australia Brickmas Special?
Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, I mean I see the ads
Uh huh.
and I don't I usually don't tune in uh to whatever service it is, Tubi or something that I can watch it on.
Yeah, Tubi. Yep.
So if it's on there, I'll probably give it a shot.
Rick Lock, what's going on, friend?
Bricklock.
Rick Lock is a lug member. He is. He is. We was just talking about inviting a lug member onto to versus.
Uh,
Um,
there you go.
it's tough. I definitely want to see it because I want to see the Christmas. I want to see the Christmas builds, right? But
Yeah.
it's tough. I say, I think it's tough because I don't know Australian celebrities. So
Yeah.
as they get excited, oh, that's so and so, that's so and
Yeah.
so. That's who?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, they showed
what did
four
they do?
people.
Like, what did they do?
I was
Like,
like, I mean, they
I
look,
probably got to get with Billsy. Like, hey, who's that person? Here, Billsy will tell me.
they got their own
Yeah,
world down there, down under.
yeah,
We
yeah.
got
But
connections. The Lego community down there is strong with
it is, man.
man, I like the Marvel Bros down there. Teflon Todd
Hmm.
and his whole team. Whew, man, they're knocking it out of the park. I mean, they're doing it bigger than if we were truly the Marvel Bros. Like they're like really doing it.
Yeah, yeah, man. A lot of folks talking about going to Brick Venture, man. And the only thing that I would love to go, bro, but you talk about that plane ticket. That plane ticket's probably a good 25,000. I mean, $2,500.
To get to Australia.
Yeah, it's probably like $1,900. Probably between $1,900 and probably $2,500. And
$2,000
then you got to find a place to stay
and a place to stay.
for Brick Venture. But everybody who's anybody in Australia is going to be in the place.
Yeah,
And then
I would
a
definitely.
couple Lego Masters from the US are going down there too, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. They're going down there for Brick Venture, bro.
there's gonna be a. Is there gonna be a Lego Master World Cup someday?
I think so, man. I think they'll be like. Matter of fact, they kind of got close to it with the Lego Con. Remember, they had a bunch of Lego masters from all the world, like all the
Oh yeah,
countries,
at the Lego Con. Yeah.
and they all built. They built this. They helped build one thing now, but. So I think they hint into it. I think they got enough now where like each country are like they're probably on their second or third season by now. So you can get like, but you can get like a group of people like, to actually have an all-star team.
All Stars.
Have you caught up on your Lego Masters this week?
I watched the mini golf one. Yeah. We
Mhm.
can talk. We can talk Lego Masters.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
man. What do you think about the newbie team getting booted out of there, bro? So fast.
Dom, Ethan, and
Oh,
Dom.
poor Dominic, man. Poor Dominic.
Man, he wears his emotions on his, like he shows, which is real. It's like real talk with you, like, it's like what's going on,
He remind me of me. He do. He remind me a lot of me.
right? Because the previous
talking-
episode, when he had to choose somebody that might get a golden brick,
Mhm.
and cleverly chose competition that might leave without being able to use it. Ooh, that was cold. That was kind of cold.
Yeah.
But in like, strategically, like,
Right. You trying to keep somebody around because they were cocky enough to be like, hey, look, we don't need the golden brick. We feel good, but if we can help this team over here get a golden brick,
Nah.
would you went for the golden brick or you would have went for the 90,000 bricks that you
Well, you didn't know. You didn't know. So if you had a choice, I think I'd have to go with the golden brick because you get an automatic win. You get a chance to relax. If you like, go in thinking I'm just going to use the golden brick and take a nap because I know you guys need it. I know you guys work hard when you're out there, man. Because you're doing like 2 episodes a week. You're like,
yeah, you cranking them things out, and now they have them where they're probably close to 3 episodes in 1 week because of the height of COVID. So they were trying to hurry up and knock them out and be done with them. So they got them down to where they're probably embarking on the 3rd season by the end of the week. I mean, the third episode by the end of the week. So they're cranking those things out, but like you said, it's a crapshoot. I definitely would take the golden brick because if you at this stage, you securing that golden brick, you're securing your spot in that final 3 or 4 because they still got more teams to go, bro. Time is running out. They got more teams to go.
Mostly people are competing every time, even when they have the golden brick. And it'd be funny, like if anybody does like what I'm saying, like just phone it in and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna be over here taking a nap.
Phone it.
I don't know, and I'd probably, and you could probably drag out like some phoniness out, and give it some
some drama a little bit.
Give it some drama, like
I don't know, you got any ideas? No, I got an idea. I'm gonna use the golden brick.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the golden brick and get me a nap. Oh man. So
bro, I would tell you, Jesse, if they would let me back on that show again for a full season, I would pick you, bro. I would pick you.
I think I'm still trying to find a teammate that I would qualify some level of confidence going in, and
yeah,
I think I have the speed. I could just lay brick and in a fast amount of time, and I settle like, and maybe it would be to my detriment, but I kind of settle on like, this is good enough and keep going, and then just move on and keep going.
Right.
So I don't like get stuck with like some of the builders out there that are perfectionists.
Yeah, yeah, like myself or even Jermaine, like I think we were perfectionists at a certain point. And even though like back then I was only probably bricking for like 2 years, but I knew like I was a slow builder because it had to be perfect. Like it had to be perfect. I'll go and undo it to go redo it. And same with him, he would like try to redo stuff and redo stuff and redo stuff. And then you look up and you got 30 minutes on the clock.
You had no idea what you're getting into. I mean, I guess we'd seen the Australian shows by then.
Yeah, we
You,
did, and I tell you, I could say it because like it's in the history books now. We were like somebody had gotten a copy of the Australia show, so we're back in the room in the hotel, looking at this. Shit. We
study,
looking at it. We're
yeah,
looking at it, bro. We're
the homework.
looking at it, and trying to study that thing, and it's like, all right, cool. If they come up with this challenge here, we're gonna do this. If they come up with this challenge over here, everybody was like, yeah. And then, it started becoming predictable with the challenges, but then they started switching it up. Like, oh, yeah, like, what? We doing what?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Like, oh, no.
So that's what I like about this season. Although I think it definitely takes it takes good builders down a notch because it's kind of random. It's
Mm-hmm.
like build a mini golf course. Like I don't think anybody has ever done that. Like and you think that's kind of open actually. I really liked that challenge
Yeah.
because you could really be creative with your idea, but you
Mm-hmm.
also had to think about where the ball is going.
Right.
And if you're smart, how hard the ball is going to hit your thing
Right.
or go up a ramp and do all that stuff. And I really liked this last week.
It's like you said, like you can actually plan it because they already knew going in. All right, this is a part 3 course, or this is a part 2 course. This
Yep.
is a hole-in-one course. Like
Do you think it gave them because we don't hear about like you need to build a certain height and it's not even part of the show. Do you think they said you need to build a par 2?
I think whatever ideas that they had, they like say for instance, Nick and Stacy, right? I think what how many shots you're gonna get because when you test it, you realize okay, the ball went through the first part of the course, but
Yeah.
then I got to get back on the green to put it again, so that like even like what's his name, Brendan and Greg, you know Will got on that course a couple times to hit the ball through. Right, he hit that ball like three. I want to say like 3 different times. He hit that ball before it went down in the hole, and from different spots on the course because I think they probably had the longest course really.
That construction
And,
one?
yeah, the 2 brothers, and and so I think
That one was
after you tested it, like you kind of realize what type of what
okay.
type
So
of
you
course.
think they got to choose what par their own course was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't know, but I think it would be interesting if that was a requirement that like they had to draw a random number and that was
Mm-hmm.
like what so maybe they had to make it complicated and because it had to be a par 4 or something versus the par 2. Anyway, I think because I would go simple. I'll be like, you get a hole in one, Will.
Hole in one right here, baby.
You get a hole in one here.
And you know what? Who was it? Was it Dan and was the brother and sister, right? The brother and sister wasn't their hole in one because theirs went through a windmill and the windmill pushed the ball through, right?
Yeah. And he just missed it. Like he had one shot and it came short of that with that water wheel or whatever it was going to push it through.
Right.
Otherwise it would have been a hole in one.
And then they also made the curb. So like with the windmill or the watermill pushes the ball into that curb, and it curved around to drop it down into the
It went straight at it. Yeah, he just missed it. That was good. I liked that challenge because it's fresh. I'd never seen it before. I never thought
Very
about.
technical, man. Very technical. So
Yeah.
you really got to know where that ball is going to hit.
That's it too. Like you don't see them practicing, and I'm hoping they got to like some practice time because, yeah,
Here's what I
the
don't
winning
like.
team was like.
I'm gonna tell you. That's what I'm saying. Here's what I don't like. Is I don't like that they're playing down. Let me tell you, Nick and Stacy are the number one team. You have extraordinary builders in there, right? It could be anybody's game, Jesse. It could be anybody's game.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you that Nick and Stacy are the number one team, but they're playing them like they're the weak team. They're playing them like they're the weak team. Like, so from last week's season, they get put down in the bottom, but then they don't vote nobody out. And I'm like, man, look.
That could have last week, right? What was their mistake? What was the last week? Was it the
their mistake was that the judges just didn't see that their camp was like a camp. It looked like more like an amusement park.
Oh yeah, they did that.
But it was a clean bill, bro. it was
double revolving, like
it was revolving.
I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah, it was the clean build, man, and
he's putting a lot into the mechanics, and so like that one, he spent a lot, and it looked clean. Yeah, you're right. This last one did not look clean, because it kind of broke on the floor when they moved
broke on the floor. Yeah, when he pulled it off the table, and that brings me to my next question. You're on Lego, you're on Lego Masters, and you're doing this challenge. Are you building on the table, or are you going to build on the green?
Oh man, I'm building on the table, but yeah, you gotta you're always thinking modular when we do these things for shows, and again, like I don't think they've ever had to do this. Like I guess you take your build and mount it on a tree branch or something, but like usually, or you push the whole table into the scene. It's another kind of unpracticed or. Maybe they just didn't think. I mean, they had to bring a third person over and beg for them to help them move it.
Help them, yeah, and it still didn't kind of work out. Some stuff came missing and jiggling and stuff like that. And then when he got it on the green,
it didn't fit in the. Does that give you like nightmares? Like your bridge going?
Yes.
Theirs was horizontal.
I thought my heart dropped into my stomach. I'm like, Nick. I know, and I'm saying to myself, I know last week was a fluke just for shits and giggles. Like, you got to have this suspense, right? You got to have the suspense.
Yeah,
I get that. But Nick, I'm looking, and I'm like, this is for real, because you could really see his face, and I'm like, oh, come on, man, don't go out like this.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, it was just, I think I would have probably built on the floor. On the green, so at least I know that it was going to fit.
In hindsight, you're like, yeah. And they kind of had two different things. Like it went in and up one side and down the other. So like you build one half and put it on the floor, and then build the other half, and like I build on the table, but then move it. Like so, they should have built it in two sections, I think.
Right.
And then hoped that they met, on the top or.
And but it was brilliant, man. It was like a Slinko machine. Like you put the ball in and it just go down. That was brilliant, man. That was like right on.
That was cool dynamics, almost too arcade like though. As far as mini golf, it's more simpler when you hit these real courses. It's just it's kind of like playing trajectories and playing something with motion that's just timing.
Right.
And they had quite a weird, I think too fancy, and spent all their time on that contraption. And I mean, that's why they were in the bottom two. They had the cats there, and some mouses or something, but
yeah,
it didn't look finished. And yeah, I think, I don't know if they sent the wrong, like if Dom and his team didn't have their hiccups, The ball doesn't go up the volcano. It's like click, click, click.
So
click,
that was one.
click.
Yeah.
Drop.
And then I think what got Jamie was like, look, your first half he was like, it was all right. He was like, look great. He had this, this great movement, and and the ball comes out, everything looks great. So on the second part of your half, he had a little tiny box, and you hit the ball in the box, and it was color coded, and it would open up. But where he messed up was that the door didn't open up all the way, and then on top of that, he had a jewel, like this big jewel. It was supposed to be a hidden treasure on the door. So now that's in the way of the ball of play. So I think he kind of overdid it. Like, you just overdid it. So now you got this brick built jewel in front of the ball, and the hole is right there. So now you got to somehow stick your he had to stick his golf course he had to stick his golf club inside the contraption just to hit the ball out. And he had to get in there with the handle. He couldn't just hit it right through. He had to do it with the handle.
The gem fell down and got in the way,
and that killed the game. So that's
again too complicated. Like they made even like a simple box and then a trigger, and it shifts. That's kind of not how mini golf works. Plus, you're not like you. So what happened there is they didn't practice the ball hitting it shook that gem loose.
No, so, he should have just made that box with a straight tunnel, with walls on a straight tunnel, so the ball could just ride right through to the hole on that.
Could have had I would have done maybe just like something that the ball goes straight through, and maybe it flicks a lever like the guys that had the flag go up. So it just clicks a switch, and then maybe the gems pop out.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're trying to. They needed to use mechanics. That was like the number one rule, kind of.
I mean, they gave the show what they wanted, man. Like, you got cocky. You technically gave up. I know that you couldn't. You didn't know what box was what, and they were saying like, well, I hope we get the 90,000 bricks, my man. Go for the golden nugget, but like you give up the golden brick to another team, and you actually needed that golden brick.
Yeah, I think they gave it to a team that didn't need it.
They didn't need it because nobody went home, so it was like, oh. But then the next challenge is something that I wish I was a part of, man. It's the skyscraper challenge, bro. Like you making the tallest tower for them to knock down. You're making the tallest tower, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I want that challenge so bad.
That would have been perfect for you. Because the interiors just, throw in some colorful bricks
and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll stay away from the transparent pieces, but
well, you could. You don't have to. You don't have to make the scenery though. Just throw in some pink bricks or something.
Yeah.
Or each level would be a different color. That would be kind of cool. Maybe it'd come out like a rainbow, or if anyone does that. That looks fun. Yeah, I'm an architect kind of builder, so I would love that challenge out of all of them. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes down.
Yeah,
up and down.
Oh yeah, that's for sure, friend. Oh man. So you got any commissions on the horizon?
Yeah. There's the same guy that has done 3 or 4 commissions with me is picked out another Minnesota landmark. It's kind of the old Amtrak depot. So train related, that works out double for me. And I haven't started. I'm sitting on all this Christmas stuff that I got one more build. We're working on Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade floats all of a sudden. And we only have like 2 weeks to Thanksgiving. I'm like, should we do this? And everybody was on board. So just like your lug, they're like, everybody, let's do it.
Everybody's on. Yeah. I think that is the Thanksgiving. think that should be the Thanksgiving challenge for Versus is make a Macy's Day Parade float.
Yeah, cool.
That's pretty cool because I like yours. I saw yours. I was like, yo, that looks just like the Sesame Street float. I was like, that looks just like it.
You want to see a teaser for part 2?
Yeah, man.
So they always have a balloon.
Uh-huh.
And the most famous number 1 balloon is Snoopy.
Snoop? Oh, what? Oh.
So
I might have to retract my previous statement.
The last couple of years, they have Snoopy in an astronaut suit.
Uh-huh.
So this is the head of, and it's kind of molded out, and it was tricky to like put the eyes in there and try to, give that snout that
Welcome back, folks.
That look.
Uh-huh. Oh.
So I'm working. So the first thing I did was that Sesame Street float, and now I'm working on a balloon. So lots of round, bubbly features with square bricks.
Dang.
So I have a head and I have a foot, and that's all I have right now. So this might be the foot,
Jesse.
and it kind of sits. So it'll be about like that big with his foot right about here. It's gonna be kind of big.
Yeah, that's pretty big. That's gonna be pretty big.
But I think that's minifig scale.
Stay busy, Jesse. Stay busy.
So that one's kind of keeping me really busy this week because I don't know.
If you do the body, like, the snot technique should be pretty easy, right? I mean, because you just do the contour of the body and you just put it all four sides.
I'm defaulting to like this. I was trying to use shapes that exist, and I kind of had to snot in just to get rounded features, even in just the foot. But yeah. And then it's like orange and red. So there's a lot of red choices, but not so much orange. So
I got you.
So I got that sitting here. I might work on that a little bit. It's kind of late to work on that, but I also want to do a habitat. There's a superhero habitat challenge, I think, coming out.
Who's hosting it?
Let's see here. Here, first thing I see. Okay, so it's Brick Fam Builds. She's the habitat queen, and who's her teammate? Sponsored with Teflon Todd.
Oh, okay.
Those Marvel dudes down under, man. They're
crushing it, man.
Sick with it. So let's see here. Here's the post, and says hero villain habitats. And it starts I don't know, 25th. So next week. That'd be after when is 25th? Next Friday. Black Friday. Jeez.
Yeah, it's here, bro. It's practically here. You got to get moving, dude. Don't eat too much turkey.
I'm all over it. I already made my Lego purchase for myself.
What'd you buy, dude? What'd you buy?
I bought that Hogwarts train.
The Hogwarts, that was it?
I bought the little Mickey Mouse castle for $50.
Mickey Mouse. Okay.
Because it's been unavailable forever, and it popped in, and I forgot to get the little dragon ride. You can redeem points and get this free dragon amusement park ride kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I did that with the Mickey Castle.
Okay. Points are good. Points are definitely good. I could dig it.
I'm still getting comments on my oldest YouTube video.
You know what? I need to.
Who is this?
I probably need to re-edit mine. I need to re-edit mine and post mine and see what type of giggles I get. Because when I first, if you go all the way to my first one, mine was like half sideways because I didn't
Troy.
know to hold the phone sideways
Oh yeah,
instead of holding it like that.
I hate
Holding it
it. Like
sideways.
I'm kind of an Instagrammer, so you got to do a lot of vertical videos. But then when
Yeah,
you go to YouTube, you got to do a lot of horizontal stuff.
yeah. Troy, get in here. Tell us about that swanky show, man, this weekend, bro. Like, come on, man. Get in here.
Yeah,
Tell
is
us
that a
about the
con?
show, bro. What you doing?
Just hop in and
Yeah,
show
man.
us
Tell us
some
about the
stuff.
show, man. Come on, don't leave us hanging. At least take some pictures, bro. Like you could at least send some pictures, Troy. Come on.
I know his girl Alicia was showing that She-Hulk mosaic. Ooh, that was
Yeah,
fire.
bro. Forget the show, Jesse. Get Alicia in here and show us that mosaic.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
man.
while I'm sitting here, I think the best thing I could do is probably a habitat and
The
give it
habitat. When I got a
try.
habitat.
I've got a villain that I bought in Chicago that I have not made a habitat for. I've got classic King the Conqueror here.
Yeah.
And
You know what? Looking at that, that kind of reminds me of. Remember, what was it? The Spider-Man movie with was it? It wasn't Far Away from Home. What was the one before that?
there he is.
Hey,
Yo, Troy.
what's up, fellas?
What's going on, man? How's the night going, man?
Not too bad right now. I'm just chilling in the hotel room.
Oh, cool.
Alicia got a free ticket to go see Lizzo with Gwyneth. You know who Gwyneth is?
Yeah. I do. Yep.
Yeah, she invited Alicia to go see Lizzo.
Okay.
I'm stuck in the hotel room all by myself.
Oh, the girls went out.
Oh, bro. Well, you think
I
you
was
know
thinking
somebody?
about going to get a brew, but like,
So you're where? What show are you at?
this is a designer con in Anaheim. Really,
Okay.
really close to the Anaheim. Kind of like independent artists,
Mhm.
Vendor, sell their stuff. Got all kinds.
Did you bring something? Because we saw the She-Hulk mosaic. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
cool.
I just brought the Ironheart mosaic that I built.
Oh,
You brought the big.
right.
The
Ironheart mosaic, right? Yeah.
Post that yet? I don't remember what.
He teased it a little bit. He didn't really
Teased it? We
feature
haven't
it.
seen a
He
final
teased
yet?
it.
Okay.
He teased it a little bit, but he
He's
didn't
so
go
good at
in.
holding back. I'm horrible. I'm like, hey, look at what I'm working on right now. Here's Snoopy's head. It's only
Show you all
after
the
you're
goods.
done.
Show you all the goods.
For the most part, the Instagram post is what it is. It's a few tweaks to it, but yeah, it was just all the parts.
You're glitchy. You're glitching out a little bit.
Oh, am I? Let me see if I can get
That
a better signal for you.
Wi-Fi, man, is the worst.
But, so you want to do versus next week?
Yeah, when you're free, bro.
Sure, I could do that.
Cool.
So you're at an Anaheim show. That's not even too far away, but you guys got a hotel room anyway?
It's like a couple hours. Okay. Alicia wanted to. She didn't want to come down every day. But we've got Comic-Con in a couple weeks. So we'll probably forgo the hotel room, drive back.
Is that the San Diego one?
No, this is LA Comic.
LA Con. Oh man, I wouldn't even mind going to that.
Maybe a lot of people there. I was surprised at the lineup they got for get your signatures.
Mm-hmm.
John Aston, Elijah Wood are going to be there. Ming-Na Wen's going to be there. Lar Burton, Star Trek there.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of
He looking for tickets. He looking up for tickets, boy. Look at Jesse. Look, Jesse.
I'm looking.
He looking. What they
say?
A
lot of people. There's a lot of people coming. I'll probably bring out Noir again. Bring Noir to that.
Noir,
yeah. Get some miles out of that.
So I'm doing that. I'm doing Cyberpunk again. I am.
Yeah, you already started.
Yeah, I ain't start yet. But my lug is going to the Virginia Brick Fair one, the one that's like in Fredericksburg, and I think it's like March. And so we're doing our theme table is going to be Cyberpunk. So I think I get another crack at that vertical train, man. I think I get another crack at that. I'm gonna try to figure out how to master it real quick.
Nice.
That's what I'm gonna do. Since I got a little bit of time, I got to figure out. I think JK Brickworks. I think he had a good concept I can use to make it vertical, like motorize it.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
It would be cool though.
Yeah, cool.
So we'll see. I'll try to as soon as I finish this commission, I'll jump on it. Yeah, man. So Chicago's our next one, huh? We're doing Chicago, huh?
Definitely.
He said you're in two places at once. How's that? Who's in two places at once? Who's in two places at once, Moto? Moto, my friend Moto. Remember when Moto came on the Versus and kicked out Tail?
Yeah, he did.
Was that the hip hop one? He did a boombox?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that boombox is good.
Yeah, he did.
Man, we're like, all right, Moto, we're going to do hip hop. He's like, all right.
He said, hip hop? I know. He was like, I know hip hop.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. That's right. It just uploaded. It's uploaded. So, you got to kill two birds with one stone, man. Like, you got to kill, while I'm live, right? I go ahead and shoot off a release, right?
See, yeah, that's what happened with me. I was like, oh, didn't you just stream with Corey? here you are again.
Yeah, I record those because I could go back and edit and stuff like that. And
that's cool.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, we hear you, man.
All right, good. I think
what's the next? What's the next? What's on our schedule first? Is it going to be? I guess it's going to be Chicago. I guess it's going to be Chicago because Bricks Cascade got moved to May.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were planning to do Brick Slopes.
Brick Slopes. The slopes. So, that's a little bit later in the year, right? That's like what? Like August? Yep. August? I could probably do August.
Usually in August.
I could do slopes. I was supposed to do slopes a couple years back. Probably do slopes.
I wouldn't mind trying to do slopes if you guys are going.
Something different. Yeah, it's something different. You know what I mean? Because we did a we went around the Gambit there this year.
Yeah.
So I guess that's one we didn't go to was slopes.
Yeah. Cody's been itching for me to come to that since I'm kind of close to him.
Man, he
within driving
everybody distance. To come to his show.
Yeah.
He is a good
within driving distance for us. So
yeah,
that ain't bad. Yeah, because I'll be flying again.
Yeah, flying's not the fun. Not the best.
Not with Lego.
No.
I won't bring that amount ever again. Ever.
Yeah. That was rough.
Well, Chicago is in June. Okay. Oh, okay. So then Bricks Cascade. May's before June. Then I can have my date with the incentive toilet,
With the what?
the incinerator toilet. It was the toilet
right.
that burns and don't flush. It doesn't flush and burns. Right.
You're gonna get the same Airbnb? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the same one. Yo, that thing was nice. It was nice on the inside, bro. It was real nice. It was cool.
It wasn't a nice little neighborhood over there. Yeah, it was kind of quiet.
Yeah. Go back and visit the pig restaurant, right?
Oh God, pink pigs in a blanket.
Yeah,
all the pig bangs. Oh God.
I know Troy wants to get the same hotel that we got last time.
Oh, frick. Screw that.
Nope.
So it's gonna be. We doing Chicago, right?
Chicago for sure.
No, so
we'll try and swing it.
Yeah, because I wanna pick a show. All three of us or four of us, because I didn't see Larry, but all four of us can do a collab.
Larry's probably in for Chicago for sure.
Yeah. All
whatever,
right.
Whatever it is, see what it was gonna be. I mean, if it slopes, then it slopes. If it's Chicago, then it's Chicago.
If we're gonna do Chicago, I might have to forego Virginia then. It'd have to be slopes and Chicago.
You said you were coming to Virginia, right? Oh man.
I said I was, but if I go to Chicago, I don't know if I can do both.
Yeah, you can't do both. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's pricey, man.
A stretch. Yeah, that's a stretch.
I want to do Virginia.
I got no choice but to do Virginia because Virginia's like right that way.
Yo, that was the whole idea, is that you wouldn't have to travel far for that one.
Yeah, I mean, if we all in on Virginia, let's do the collab in Virginia.
Yeah, I'd like to do a new show. I'd like to spread it out a little bit personally.
Yeah.
I mean, I love
Virginia too, man. You like Virginia. It's a lot to do at that Virginia show. It's a lot to do. It's almost like semi Chicago. Not Chicago, but it's semi Chicago.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm down for Virginia. Absolutely.
Bricklock says Chicago's a must. That's because you from up that way, dude. Huh? They grow tall up in Chicago. We get it. You from up that way,
like
man.
To go again, just maybe not next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we gotta are we doing the mosaic or are we doing something else?
Oh yeah, how are you guys doing on that?
I haven't started yet.
Mm.
I got time. It's time. It's like, it's like what, like 6 months away?
Yeah.
I got my first prototype on a head, but
Moto says he's doing Chicago and slopes. Yeah, that's a good mix. I might be at Chicago anyway because I loved it, and I'll try to add slopes if I can get off.
You think they'll invite you back to Chicago?
Yeah, I got a good feeling, especially after December.
After what?
Nothing.
What stays in Chicago?
Nothing. Just got a good feeling about it. I think so.
All right. Mark seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, Mark is a good guy, man. He's a people person. You ever get out here and you go to these events, folks, like, and get out and meet who's actually running the show. Like, to blow your mind, even though he was moving 100 miles a minute, he took time out to say hello. So
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, man.
What are you guys
working on a commission? It's like a barbershop / like community space.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
What's the deadline on it? If I may ask.
I gave myself 60 days.
Okay.
To do it. I'm be done before then, but I just gave it 60 days just in case stuff gets in the way. I got the design of the exterior. It's just getting the interiors down, and then that'll be it.
Cool.
Yeah. So I've been recording my progress, and I'll start uploading pictures and stuff like that after everything's done. So it'll be one down and something else to do.
What about you, Jesse? Got anything going on?
I'm staring at Kang.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Where'd you get that guy?
I got that in Chicago, and I haven't built a habitat or anything with him yet. So,
oh hell yeah, that's awesome.
So I got him and Spot. I did a habitat for Spot. I'm looking at there's a Teflon Todd and Jen Brick Fam Builds is doing heroes and villain habitats coming up next week. So I definitely got to do a habitat for this guy. I'm staring at issue number. First appearance of Kang in Avengers, basically. So, wondering if that'll work. Trying to think of what kind of habitat to put him in.
Where'd you get that Kang?
This is Big Kid Bricks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I took you over there. I was like, this dude has like good stuff and like
he does.
Different. Like you don't see all the different, like he does different stuff.
Kind
of
very good stuff.
Yeah, it's good. And
I bought some stuff from him. I bought a lot of G.I. Joe stuff from him. Because he had like all of the characters, so I was trying to hurry up and get as much as I could.
He had a Doctor Doom 2099. Oh man, it was all chromed out.
Oh man,
so cool.
Okay. What are you looking at? LA Con?
I'm trying to figure out what to do for a habitat. There's like one with. Here, can I share?
You probably could.
So there's first appearance comic book.
I
mean, so I can make a habitat that kind of has like blue lines, like an explosion coming. I don't know. That'd be kind of hard and like not really look like much.
What about all the heroes behind them?
Yeah, and then I don't know what to do with the other. There's so much smaller in the background. I'd have to do like nanofigs or something. I don't think people would get the reference.
Yeah.
So that's issue number 1. Kang Lives, and I keep coming across this picture.
Dang.
Just chilling.
They set him up in the trap or something.
I know.
He's just laying back in the bed,
chilling in an invisible throne or something.
Dang. Oh, I see it.
I don't know about that. That's just some goofy pose. Here we go.
Pow. Oh, I like
Kung Fu. Is that real? Come on.
Moves upside his head, huh?
Man, comics back in the day, look at this stuff. It's crazy.
Who is Kang?
Here's some Dr. Doom in there. So I'm just kind of trying to be inspired here. I think it could be where he's just standing there and there's something cool in the background, some spinny stuff like this. Oh, geez, he came with this gun, the gun he's got. Okay. It's kind of like the one it came with.
Well, there you go. He used one of those power elements in his fist or in his hand.
Timeless.
Yeah, it needs to be something with time. So that look, like a,
Maybe
do
a
the
big
spiral.
clock. You stand in front of a clock or something.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah, and I could probably just spiral out one wall and space out the other wall, and
That's a lot for a habitat.
Yeah.
Could be a lot. Oh, here we go. I kind of like this one though. It wouldn't be that detailed. It would just be kind of. And then there's MCU stuff. So Quantumania is coming out. So if I put in MCU Kang.
Oh, you know what? You should do the teaser trailer poster of him holding Ant-Man. You could use the nanofig and have him holding the nanofig.
Yeah,
that one right there.
Yeah.
He's too big though, I guess.
But then I'm not using the.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Like I could make a habitat look like a hand and put Ant-Man in the finger or whatever. But I'm trying to use this minifig.
Yeah, I know.
So, and that would be also a lot of work to make the fingers look right.
Yeah.
I might still try that. Because it's heroes and villains. I don't know. That's definitely a cool idea. I'm stuck. I don't know. I might just. I think I might just come up with a spacey, timey-wimey little swirl thing and put them standing in a habitat. Because here's the other shot. He's just kind of coming down on this disc. Again, like circular stuff, all that quantum.
That'd be easy.
Maybe
4x4 dish right there.
Yeah. I just don't know about it is kind of the right angle for this. Anyway. Thinking about that. Trying to get inspired.
Brickless says Chicago.
Chicago
was cool.
I think that is the shot.
Let's see. We'll need some brown tile. Yeah.
Good night, Moto.
All right, Moto. Yeah, we about to wrap it up here, friend.
Yeah, Moto.
We head to the back room, y'all.
Cool.
Were you having drinks? Are you having drinks?
All right. Be on
1
the
hour
lookout
live
next week for Versus. Versus is going to be the Turkey Day special.
So we're gonna do well. We'll talk about it in the back room. What date? I don't want to.
They'd be like, "You said you were gonna do it." You said,
right?
Nice. Yeah. All right, folks. We'll catch you on the next one.